What's up, YouTube? Like I said, it is great to be back. Back to just doing videos, having fun, without the stress. Whatever pops into my head, that's what we're going to talk about. And today we're going to talk about Toy Story. I guess you probably figured that from the thumbnail. Anyway, before we get into it, I just want you to know, before I fully get into the groove, I'm not going to be able to do my, what I was trying to do before, 3 videos a week. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to try to get to that point again. But you might see a few of the videos pop up here and there in between my new videos. Those videos are going to be from my other channels. I'm just going to kind of bring them all over to one spot. So, I've always been thinking, I think a lot, but I've always been thinking, when Woody yells out, Andy's coming, all the toys drop. But what if they didn't hear Andy coming, and Andy saw them, kind of like how Sid saw them? I mean, they revealed themselves to Sid to talk and scared the living freaking crap out of him. So, it's not just that, the toys moving are Andy's imagination. You could say it that way, but the fact that they reveal themselves to Andy and can actually move, the toys are alive. And we know they're alive because of what Super Coen Brothers like to say as memory, according to the Pixar theory. And I'll get into that a little bit later. But what if Andy knew his toys are alive? The question is, would they still be able to be alive? And would it scare Andy? Or would it just make playtime that much more fun? And how long would it last? That's what we're going to talk about today. And let's get into it. So, when the toys come alive and fight off Sid to save Buzz, Sid gets the living crap scared of him, never wants to see another toy again, never breaks another toy, never does this crazy experiment with toys again, and becomes a garbage man. So it definitely messed with his head. But Andy, on the other hand, because Andy actually cares for the toys and plays with the toys, I feel like he wouldn't be scared. So, what if one day, the toys are, in the room, kind of hanging out, and they don't hear Andy coming. And Andy opens the door, and all the toys just turn and go, I think the first thing, and he might be shocked as well, but he'd be like, "Yo, you guys are alive." Now, he may think this is his imagination because he's a kid. He's got a great big imagination, so he may be like, "This is awesome," and he may just not even care. And he may just be like, you know what, since you guys are like, let's do this. Now, toys are alive in Toy Story, according to the Pixar theory, through memory. Everything has to do with memory, which ties all the Pixar films together. And because of that memory, it's like a magic power that allows something to survive. It's the same reason why in Coco, if the memory of that person is not around anymore, they fade away. It's the same reason how the cars are able to drive without people. It's the memory of the previous people who occupied them. It's also the same reason why the entire Pixar theory works, if you look at it this way, is the fact that the witch from Brave is Boo because of her memory of Sully, which carries a big cycle all the way around. With that being said, I feel like Andy would just start playing with his toys. He wouldn't really mind as much. Like, he'd be like, this is awesome. He'd be like, okay, he'd set up a big scenery, and he'd be like, okay, he almost be like a director of a movie, like, okay, guys, action. And he would just sit there and just watch his toys go. He wouldn't have to move them around anymore. He could just sit there and watch his toys, and it would be like, this is great. But the question is how long it would last. Because obviously, his imagination and his memory and his love for the toys is what's giving them the power. Obviously, in Toy Story, 3 and 4 and so that, and he's older and we move to Bonnie. So once we go to Bonnie, we could potentially start again. But at that point, when Andy's older, that memory and that imagination is going to fade. So would that destroy the magic? I don't think so. But the other thing is, the reason the toys don't reveal themselves to humans is because of that magic. Because what if they revealed themselves, too much? If we found out that all toys are alive, it wouldn't be there anymore. It would be special. It wouldn't be that special thing. So if one kid has that special thing, it may last. But if it's not special anymore, that memory could die and the toys won't be able to be alive anymore. The only reason they were able to do it with Sid is because they had to save Buzz. And Sid doesn't have that magical connection, that imagination, and that love for the toys, such as Andy or other kids do. He tortured them. So revealing themselves to him to kind of, scare him straight is a different feeling and passion than, what Andy has for his toys. So if they reveal themselves to Andy, it might not be the same. And they might not be able to proceed, if you know what I'm saying. Like, Sid doesn't care about toys. He doesn't care at all. So the fact that they reveal to him, his magic is not there because all he does is torture his toys. But since Andy has that magic and has that imagination, everything, as a young child, if he found out his toys are alive, it might stop working. In fact, I think it would stop working because that magicness and that, belief as a child, because, we had that, it might break the magic. Now, the fact that the toys are alive in this story, like actually alive, not like organs and everything else move around, but they're essentially alive. I feel like if they reveal themselves and break that magic, whatever that powers them to be alive, is that connection that they have with the child. And if that connection is broken, the magic is no longer there. So this magic is being created because of the child's imagination, their memory, their love for the toys. Yes, I mean, as a child, if my toy is alive, I would love it too. But it's not the same. Like, you just, to be able to play with the toy or have the toy move, it's different. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, to be able to be played with is what the toys want. They don't want Andy to sit back and say, all right, Woody, round up Bo Peep's Bo Peep's sheep for her, and save the day from Mr. Potato Head. Like, it's not the same. So that magic is broken. It's the love that the kids have for the toys, and the toys want to be played with. Yeah, I mean, if the toys are alive and the kid knows about it, they can still play with the toys and maybe, like, just give, if Woody winked at Andy one day and, like, like, I got your partner, and, just Andy knew, I think that'd be something different. But it's like, if you break that magic, it's not special anymore. All right. So that's it for today. Kind of a little bit of a rant. Just trying to jump back in here. Just want to feel the flow. I'm excited. I like to just come in here and just talk about my passions that I love. So I'm going to try to post at least one video a week for right now. If I have time to post more, I will. Like I said, you might see some other videos popping up here and there from my other channels. Now, I want you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below your favorite fandom. Maybe I'll talk about it one day in a video, because I want to, spread the love, and I want to be here. So, if you're new to this channel, I do mostly fandom videos with some other random stuff in there. I like Harry Potter, Disney, One Piece, Star Wars, you name it. I'm a nerd and a fandom guy. So this is Johnny Fandom. I'll see you guys next time. So, make sure you guys check out this video here and that video here. And I appreciate it very much. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time.